Okay, what's up YouTube? My name is Galen and this is Galen's Gadgets. I want to thank you so much for joining my channel today. And if you have not already, please do not forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep seeing videos on budget technology like this. So as you can see, I have a new microphone. This is the Fifine T683. This is a microphone that Fifine, a company that specializes in budget microphones, created. They are advertising this as a very good streaming mic and even with podcasts. So that's something I've actually been interested in. So I was really glad when they reached out to me to send me this microphone. So yeah, I'm going to tell you about my experience with this over the last month or so. And I will give you like the pros and cons of this microphone, as well as recording majority of this video using the microphone itself. So I'm not going to hold you any longer. Let's hop into this video.
I'm about to be on. Been on this mission since I first left home. Packed up my bags like nigga, I'm grown. Told myself to show myself to do no wrongs. Like, I'm about to be on. Been on this mission since I first left home. Packed up my bags like nigga, I'm grown.
So the packaging on this is actually really nice. So you're greeted with the customer service manual as well as a user guide that has a lot of information in it. And then everything is organized in styrofoam. You do get a pop filter with this, which is really nice, as well as a desk clamp to connect to the boom arm. Now the actual boom arm is actually really nice. It's very flexible, goes a lot of directions. And now you do have extra clips for your pop filter as well as a dial to connect your microphone to the shock mount, which I'm showing you now. The shock mount usually helps with vibrations and movement of the microphone, so you won't be getting those noises. And finally, you do get a cord, and this does have a USB Type-C connection and an A connection. The USB Type-C is going to be used on mobile devices, which is really nice. And finally, the microphone. The microphone feels very high quality. It's really heavy. It's an all metal design. The buttons feel great. The dials feel great. It's just a great quality product. Okay, so first I'm just going to talk about the build quality and the accessory. So the build quality on the microphone, it's pretty legit. It's really heavy duty. It just feels like virtually indestructible, no creaks or anything like that. It's just a very high quality microphone for the price. Again, this microphone and all of the accessories are $70, which is just an absolute steal in my opinion, especially with the quality of the microphone. Like, I was really surprised at like how heavy the microphone felt and just like the design of it. I really like the minimal matte black feel to it. On the front, it does have a mute button, which is very useful, so I'm just gonna demonstrate that now. So yeah, you couldn't hear me because the mute button was on actually, and it does have a light to like symbolize that as well. Like when the mic is on, as soon as you plug it into your device and it's connected, there is a green light on the front, and then when you press the mute button, that turns red. And there also is a gain knob on the front, which is very useful. So if you want to get further away from your mic, you can turn your gain up to turn the volume up, such as like this, so you can hear me getting a little louder. And then I'm gonna keep talking while I dial it down to the level that I like it at, which is around 40%. So yeah, perfect. That's just the level that I'm comfortable with, just because I have like a softer voice. So I do need like a higher level. I think 40% is perfect for me. So now to the oh, I'm sorry, there is a headphone jack as well. This has been absolutely wonderful for me. There's no latency. You get all of the audio from the microphone, so you can hear exactly how you sound when you're talking into the microphone in your headphones. I really like that, and it's just a feature that I found personally very useful. And another good thing about the like the headphone jack is that it also pulls the audio from the device that your microphone is plugged into. So right now I have it from my phone. If I wanted to rewatch this video, I would get the audio in my headphones, and I have like some pretty good quality headphones. So yeah, I just really like that I'm able to monitor my audio using headphones like real time. I think that's a great feature to have. So now to the accessory. So it does have a pop filter on here, so Peter Popper. So Yeah, I don't know that phrase, so just wanted you guys to hear my P's and how the pop filter worked with that. I think it works pretty great. And then it did come with a shock mount as well, so the shock mount will help just avoid vibration and movement of the microphone when you're just moving on your desk and things. It won't catch the sound of the vibration of your desk. So it also does have a very professional boom arm. Like, this is a really good arm. You can see me, I'm able to move it around far, move it out of camera, and move it right back to my face. It's just a really high quality arm, and it's really flexible. The hydraulics on it are great, and you can adjust it to pretty much any angle that you want. So I really like the arm on this microphone as well. Okay, so now I'm just going to talk about the audio quality. This has definitely helped me a lot. This is definitely the best microphone that I've ever personally owned. I'm not really a professional in terms of like audio quality or anything, but I definitely like the sound profile that this microphone has. So right now I'm just going to like talk in the microphone for a minute, and then I will switch to like just my phone's audio, and I will switch to the lavalier mic that I was using. So yeah, right now I'm using the Fifine T683. I really like the Fifine sound signature on this. It's really warm, and it covers like the base of my voice pretty well. So yeah, now I'm gonna switch. So now I'm using the audio directly from my Pixel 4a 5G. I know these microphones are not as good as the Fifine ones, so I just wanted you guys to hear it, just the difference of what the sound quality of the Fifine mic will be like. Okay, so now I am using the Purple Panda lavalier mic. This is a great budget option if that's something you're interested in, the lavalier mic style. Personally, I think the Fifine microphone sounds a lot better just because it's a lot more rich and full, just because it has a lot more hardware, just because of the bigger size. But this isn't really a bad option, but I just think the Fifine T683 is a lot fuller in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about these three comparisons in the comments. Okay, so now to the cons of this microphone. So the first thing, it's not really a con for like the microphone in specifically, but it's just for devices that you connect it to in general. So the sound quality definitely varies by device. So your device has to be powerful enough to like actually push audio through the microphone. So right now my Pixel 4a is doing a pretty good job because it has a pretty powerful Snapdragon processor, the 750G I believe. But when I try to connect it to a cheaper phone, my Moto G Stylus 2021, it has a Snapdragon 678, which is a lot less powerful. And then just the camera quality and other things like the speakers and the microphones on that phone are just weaker anyway. I think that has something to do with it, but the sound quality on the Motorola G Stylus was a lot worse than it was on my Pixel. And so another device that I tried to use this microphone on is my iPad Pro, my 2020 version of the iPad Pro. So the iPad Pro actually has like some USB-C issues. I've seen it in a lot of forums and a lot of videos online. It's just like a known issue with a lot of the iPads. So it's not really a Fifine issue, it's an iPad issue. So sometimes when I would plug my microphone in the iPad, it would just be like 100% distortion, just everything would sound muffled and distorted. And then like I try a few more times, and then a few times later it would be perfectly fine. It would sound just like the audio that you're hearing now, straight from my Pixel. So that's something I don't like. Again, that's not really a fine issue, that's just like a device compatibility issue. Again, just make sure your device is strong enough to actually power this microphone. Okay, so another issue I had was with the clamp on the boom arm. So the clamp, actually the adhesive is coming off. I've seen one other reviewer say the same thing, so it might be like a universal issue. The adhesive is not strong enough on the desk clamp. So yeah, it's not a big deal to me because my desk is like pretty it's unscratchable pretty much, but I know that could be a big deal to someone, so that's something you should be aware of when you're purchasing this. Just be careful to make sure that adhesive stays on. Okay, so now I'm just going to talk about a few of my favorite things, and then I'm gonna in this video. So one of my favorite things is of course the sound quality. I really like the sound profile of this. I just really like how it highlights like the bass of my voice, and I just really like the warm tone. There's little to no distortion at all. It's just an overall really good, clean, clear microphone. Everything just sounds really crisp, and I like that about this microphone a lot. Another thing I like is again the headphone jack. I actually wanted to record this video without these headphones on, but I got so used to like hearing my own voice like with the headphones and everything, and just hearing everything around me. I just couldn't do it. So yeah, I just really think that headphone jack is a really good feature on this product. A weird thing I will say about these headphones is like the microphone is so good, it will like basically like let you hear like everything around you. Like you could hear yourself breathing, you could hear your dog like walking downstairs because the microphone is so strong. But the hardware inside of the microphone is so good that it like cancels all of that out when you're actually like outputting your audio. So yeah, I just really like how good the integration with headphones is. And another thing I really like, the USB-C. That is a game changer to me. Like I really don't want to order like another microphone ever without USB-C on it. I just think that is becoming the standard, just because a lot of laptops, Apple and Windows, are going to USB-C, as well as a lot of mobile devices. I use my mobile devices to like run this channel. I run this channel off of my iPad and my Pixel. So yeah, I really think adding USB-C was just a really good thought of Fifine. That is a absolute game changer. I hope to see all of your devices do that later on. I know this is like one of their newest microphones right here, so I really hope to see you push that from now on, Fifine. I really like that a lot. So yeah, that's about it on this video. If you have any questions about the microphone, feel free to leave them in the comment, and thanks for watching my video on the Fifine T683.